Lima Superintendent Andre Rudolph is in, and we got quite a bit to talk about, Andre.
Yes,
so first of all, let's talk about, delays and cancellations and how kids know that, besides watching the news, because that's important to do as well. How do they know?
Yeah, so we provide communication in a multitude of ways. So we have text alerts that go out to all of our families, and so as long as families text Y to 67587, they'll get text alerts, and it'll be any delays or cancellations.
All right, so that's pretty easy to do. Just Y or yes or something like that. Just like, and then it just pops up right onto there. They're showing it on the screen there, so it'll give you all those delays and cancellation alerts. So you might want to sleep in that day.
Let's hope we don't have any more. Right?
Or finish your homework that was supposed to be done already.
Whatever the occasion calls for. But my hope is that we don't have many more, and the weather warms up rather quickly.
Well, we'll blame Steven. I don't know. All right, so Andre, you got a lot of Christmas cheer that's coming up, through a lot of concerts happening. But let's start with Saturday, because you guys are going to be downtown for the Lima Holiday Festival, right?
Saturday is a big day. So starting at 10 a.m., we have the Scarlet and Gray and the Spartaneers. They'll be at the Allen County Museum. Additionally, at 10 a.m., we'll have our Liberty Touring Company and our show choir over at Rhodes. And then moving into 11 a.m., we have the Lima Senior Satin Strings over at Art Space. And then at 11:15 a.m., the Scarlet and Gray and Spartaneers will be at the Central District. So there's going to be a ton going on Saturday morning.
I'm going to say that's a lot of activities in just one day. So, but you get a little bit of everything there, which is fantastic. And my thing is, I love going to the museum. I have to say, I'm just going to throw that out there.
I haven't been yet. This is my
You
first time.
haven't been. It is fantastic. It's wonderful for the community because there's so many trees and wreaths, and you get the history of Lima, which, if you're not familiar, it's very interesting. But at 10 o'clock, you got the Scarlet and Gray Spartaneers. What are the Spartaneers? Is it like what is that?
So it's one of our musical groups. They perform an ensemble of a multitude of things, but they're phenomenal. They performed last night. We had a high school musical, or music program, I should say, last night, and it was amazing. The Spartaneers performed. And so we got, an orchestra, we have a show choir, we have a traditional band, and so we have a multitude of music groups that just, this is their season, the holidays.
It is.
So there's a ton of performances going on.
And you just talked about the band and the orchestra, and there's a band and orchestra concert that's coming up on Wednesday, December the 17th.
Yep, and so that's at Lima Senior. That'll be at, I believe, 7 p.m. We're looking forward to it. Between now and then, we still have pretty much most of our elementary schools are still doing their own events as well. So we'll have the band and orchestra. We'll still have our middle schools, our elementary schools. And so this is, like I said, this is that time of year when everybody gets to show what they've been learning and gets to showcase their talents for their families.
Well, you did mention talents, and there are a lot of talented kids in these bands and choirs and whatnot, and they're going to be playing I'm sure, some familiar tunes just to get you in that festive mood. And
100%.
And it's nothing better than hearing live music, I will say. It hits your soul.
You better believe it. And then, we have a lot of things that are traditional to us, right? And so not only is our attire, each of the music groups that I named, they have their own specific attire that's specific to them. And so when you think about the alumni and the tradition, everybody loves it. And so it's really good to see that. And so it's going to be a phenomenal time, man. These next 2 weeks are going to be an amazing season leading into the holiday. And we're really excited for our families and communities to get out and see our babies.
That's right. So anything at the end of semester that kids need to know about, or parents?
Of course. And so as we get ready to near Christmas break, definitely going to be sending some information out. I want to make sure our babies are reading over break. They can get on the Ohio State testing portal and take practice tests while they're at home, so the parents can actually see the type of information that's going to be presented. So there's going to be a ton going on, but we still want to make sure, even when they're on break, that our babies continue learning.
All right, fantastic. Well, Andre, thank you so much for coming on and giving us a lowdown of everything that's happened at Lima City Schools.
I always appreciate you. And don't forget, Spartan basketball starts today. Tonight at 7 p.m., our varsity starts, and then we moved our time up tomorrow, but Cincinnati-Aiken travels up 75 north to take on the Spartan boys basketball tomorrow as well. So please get out and support our Spartans. We love our community, and please come support our babies.
All right, well, fantastic. All right, thank you once again for coming on.
Thank you.
All right.